Hey guys, so today I'm going to be reviewing the entire Essie winter collection. I'm going to show you all of these colors on my nails. I'm going to show you how they actually apply so you can get a feel for what the formula is like. I'm also going to show you like possible dupes and comparisons with very similar colors that I already had in my nail polish collection. I hope that you find this video helpful. Give it a thumbs up if you do, and let me know in the comments if you have any other nail polish collections you would like to see me review on my channel. Let me know which collections and I will possibly do a review for you guys. But I hope that you enjoyed the video, and let's get into it. And by the way, I don't have any nail polish on. I just got done swatching all of these colors, so I'm going to paint my nails right after I'm done filming. Okay, but I'm going to start with what I think is the most important nail polish in this collection for a certain reason, which I'll get into in a second. But it's called Warm and Toasty Turtleneck. It's a really pretty, kind of like smoky, taupey lilac color is what I would call it. So like I said, it's just a really pretty wearable kind of taupey purple that I think is going to look good on all skin types. It's a really great formula, a little bit streaky in the first coat, but on the second application, total opacity, amazing formula. Couldn't say anything bad about it. But the main reason I wanted to start with this color is because it's very, very similar to a nail polish that I've mentioned in other videos, and a lot of you guys had a hard time finding it, which is OPI's Parlez-Vous OPI. They're kind of similar. OPI's is just a little bit darker, but from like far away, I don't think anyone would be able to tell the difference, honestly. They're super, super similar. I mentioned this OPI color in my Fall Favorites nail polish of 2012, and a lot of you guys said like it was on Amazon for like 80 bucks or something, which I had no idea that this was like a hard to come by color. So if you've always wanted this, I would definitely recommend Warm and Toasty Turtleneck. They're almost the same. Okay, next is actually my favorite color from the entire collection, and it's called Pasha Perfect. Essie describes this color as a shimmering cashmere gray. So if you look really close to the bottle, you can tell that there is like this little micro glitter in the polish, but on your actual nails, I found that I didn't really see any of that in the formula, so it kind of just looked like a cream formula, no shimmer really once it was on the nails, but in one coat it was a little streaky. Two coats, again, just like the other colors, perfect opacity, amazing formula. I actually have two colors that I already had in my collection that are slightly similar. Not exact dupes, but I thought they were worth mentioning. So the first one I have is actually another Essie color, and it's called Who is the Boss? It's a little bit lighter, but very similar. And then I have a China Glaze color called Sea Spray, which is one of my favorite China Glaze colors ever. And this one is probably a little bit better of a match if you already have this in your collection. It's almost the same. So as you can see, all three colors are in the same kind of tone, just a little bit lighter, a little bit darker than one another. And on my nails, you can tell that they're similar, not exact dupes, so I don't have a perfect 100% match for Pasha Perfect, but I feel like these were similar enough to show you guys. Okay, polish number 3 is called Sable Collar. I actually don't have any other dupes in my collection for this. It's a really unique color. She describes it as a luxurious pearlescent cocoa plum. So cocoa plum, kind of like a brown, purple, iridescent type of color, I guess. The formula was great. 2 coats and it was completely opaque, and it's just a really beautiful color. It's definitely different from anything else I ever have. When you get it on your nails, you do see kind of like a brown, purpley kind of shimmer. It's not as shimmery on your actual nails as it is in the bottle, but it's still a really unique color. Next I have Shirling Darling. I thought this was going to be my favorite one before I actually like tried them all on and stuff, but it's just a really pretty dark, rich, burgundy maroon kind of color. Essie describes it as a rich plush ebony red, and it's just intensely dark and pigmented and rich color. If you're someone that likes the really, really rich dark red colors, kind of like vampy, this would definitely be a color for you. It took 2 coats to reach the color that you saw, and it's just a great formula. All of these are great formulas. I sound repetitive, but yeah, it just applied really nicely. I wanted to actually compare this to one of the colors that I've talked about so much on my channel, which is Mrs. O'Leary's Barbecue by OPI. This is one of my favorite colors of all time, and to me in the bottle they look almost identical. OPI one just looks a little bit lighter in the bottle, and of course on the nail it looks a little bit lighter too. So compared to each other, I do like the OPI one better just because it's not as dark. You can still see the kind of like purpley burgundy color without going too dark. Okay, next I have Mind Your Mittens, which I just love that name, but it's a really pretty dark turquoise color. Essie describes this as a deep double diamond black teal, and it's just very rich teal. Again, it's not black, it doesn't look black on your nails, it just looks like a very, very dark teal color. Formula is amazing, like all of the colors. No problems at all with the application. So a similar color that I had in my collection is OPI's Ski Till We Drop. It's just a little bit lighter, but on the nails you couldn't tell that much of a difference. OPI one has a little bit more of a teal coming through, a little bit more blue in it, but in the bottle and on the nails I don't think there's that much of a difference. So if you have Ski Till We Drop, I would say you might want to pass on Mind Your Mittens just because they are pretty similar. Okay, and the very last color is actually my least favorite, so I kind of saved it to the end, but it's just not a color for me. It doesn't mean it's an ugly color, I just don't really like it. It's called Toggle to the Top, and it's kind of like a cranberry shimmery glitter color. The actual formula is awesome. So the 2 coats, you get total coverage, there's no streakiness or anything like that, so the formula is amazing. I didn't put a top coat on this swatch, so I feel like if I put a clear coat on top, you'd really pick up more of that sparkle that you see in the bottle, because it kind of dried to like a weird matte type of finish. So I should have put a top coat on, but you can kind of see how it looks. And I have a very similar color in my collection by Essie, which is called Leading Lady. The only difference really is that Leading Lady is just a little bit more red, and what's the name of this? Toggle to the Top is a little bit more like cranberry. A slight difference, but in the bottle they look almost identical. So I feel like if you have Leading Lady, definitely don't need to pick up Toggle to the Top. So it's just my least favorite color. Not saying it's an ugly color or anything, it just, I really don't tend to go for sparkly reds as much. I barely have worn Leading Lady, which I already owned, so probably my least favorite, but it's still a pretty color. If you want like a rich sparkling type of red, then you might want to pick this one up. So that is the entire collection. Let me know in the comments down below which color was your favorite, if you're going to pick any of these up. If you have any collections that you want to see me review, also let me know in the comments. And let me know, or thumbs up the video, if in future collections you do want to see like dupes like I kind of showed you. They weren't exact matches, but if that helped you at all, let me know. And yeah, I hope that you enjoyed the video. I will see you guys very, very soon. I think that's pretty much all I wanted to say. So thank you for watching and subscribing, and I'll see you guys probably in a day or so, because I'm trying to fill my schedule, so I'll probably see you guys on Wednesday.